to win and by that much of a margin?
No, I never think about that, to be honest with you. I was expecting a hard-fought game, and that's what it was. I thought Steve did a terrific job. I thought they were really prepared to play. They did a great job of forcing us into 21 first-half threes because they do a great job defensively. Their guys have really bought into what they're trying to do. So we knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. The score does not really say what really happened in that game. That was a hard-fought game.
You talk about that run that Darryl went on. Obviously, that was pretty huge for you guys.
Yeah. He's just he's a terrific player. There's no ifs and ands about it. He's able to make shots. He can make hard shots. He can make all kind of different shots on the floor. He's one of these guys that makes you look like a good coach because you just run a simple thing and he can score off of it. And the credit really goes to him and the guys that are screening for him and getting him the ball. There's very little to do with me.
Good. They were up by 9, then you guys early. What happened at that point? It's like you guys.
You know what? I just thought they were doing a great job. I thought we were really, my guys get really jacked. They get excited. And I think, that's the way they've been in every game. But I think, playing DC, they were very excited to come in and play. And I think there are times when they get excited, they don't always make the best decisions. So I thought offensively, we were really selling out early. They did a great job. They were double teaming us, and they were kind of forcing us into the type of shots that they wanted us to take. And we had a hard time making it. Coming to the game, we're shooting, I think we were shooting in the high 20s from 3. And obviously, we're a much better three-point shooting team than that. But if I was Steve, I would have done the same thing. I would have forced us to take tough, take three-point shots. So that's what we did. And then they were doing a great job executing, posting different guys up, really beating us up off the floor. And I thought they were making some effort plays that we weren't making. And that was, I thought, was the difference.
Can you talk about Morris and Hazel's contributions tonight? I mean, your players kind of set a lot for perimeter shots, but those big men really, played really well down low.
Yeah, I thought Dom really did a nice job. He had a double-double today, which is always nice. And him and I talked before the game about what he needed to do in this game, make himself. I think sometimes he can get lost out there. We need to do a better job of making him a bigger part of who we are.
And Coach, you talked about your team being pretty excited coming in here. Do you think that they did a good job of keeping their poise and composure throughout?
Oh, no question. When the game has been on the line in the last 4 games, we've really stepped up and made plays. Darryl in particular has made plays. DJ has made plays. Matt's made plays. We've made defensive plays. They've done a good job of that. The thing about it, and if you watch them, even from last year, in critical times, they're able to kind of break through and make those plays. They're a special group of guys. They have terrific character. They're winners. They're guys that have won in high school, and they won here. You're talking about a lot of games guys that have won a lot of games, so they're just used to winning, and they expect to win. Trust me, I've been on the other end. And again, it's got very little to do with me. It's got more to do with the type of kids that they are.
Does this win mean anything coming against your mentor, Coach Donahue? Anything? I just feel I feel bad. You always feel bad. He's your friend. He's a great friend of mine. He's someone that I have great respect for. And although I only worked with him for a year, we coached against each other for 7 years. And, the few times we beat him, it was always hard to go shake his hand. And, they're going to do a great job here. I know the staff really well. I know what they're really trying to do. And it's going to take some time, but they'll get it where they want it.
How much does it add when DJ's making shots like that?
He's worked hard. He's worked very hard on his shot. He's such a great kid. He's a wonderful kid to coach. He's not only talented, and again, he's another guy that can make you look really good because he can do so many things with the ball. And when he's making shots like that, he's just hard to guard.
Joe, you talk about the kids on the floor deserve the credit for what Darryl was doing that stretch at the end. Can you see the kids kind of realizing, all right, it's time to, he's got something going here. It's time to make some room for him. That things happen.
Yeah, I think they're he's done this time and time again. So I think they look for him. We run some stuff to get him some looks. And again, he's able to make a lot of different shots. I thought early in the year we were taking too many threes. He's much better taking mid-range shots. So we try to incorporate some more screening for him to get open. And then I think our guys do a good job of looking for him. And they're smart. I do the same thing. I want to get an assist. I'm going to throw it to him.
And Coach, you put some lineups out there that were definitely pretty smaller, where Dom was basically together with Darryl and Matt and DJ.
Yeah.
Were you pretty pleased with how effectively they played, especially being able to keep things competitive on the glass and down low?
Yeah, we've been playing. One of the things we've done is we've kind of mixed up the lineups and we've played small. It's been healthy for us. It's been very good for us to do that. I like it. I like for us to be able to do that and mix it up a little bit. I think it gives us a different look, and we can attack teams differently. And we got to keep fighting and battling. I thought they made some great effort plays for some offensive rebounds. They had 6, and I thought they went to the glass pretty good at times. But yeah, that lineup is going to be good for us. I was pleased.